My name is Amanda Bledsoe, and I'm on the City Council here in Lexington. And one of the things I'm really passionate is workforce development. You know, I started working when I was 14 at the Fayette Mall, wrapping presents, and got that firsthand experience of what it was like to interact with the public and get my first paycheck, which wasn't a whole lot, and have that experience of taxes and the thrill it comes with knowing you've done a job well done. And you start that, and that led to my second job and my third job. And you know, workforce development is something we really need to pay attention to as a city as we start thinking about, you know, what are our sophomores and juniors and even our junior high and elementary age kids, what are they going to be doing and what jobs are going to be available for them in the next few years and even the next 10 to 30 years. You know, how are we planning in advance? I think the city has an important role to look at workforce development.
The Lexington Summer Youth Job Training Program is a workforce development program aimed at serving teens ages 14 through 17. It's administered by a Division of Youth Services working in partnership with local community-based organizations and private sector businesses.
I think that this gives businesses the opportunity to show students what it's like to actually work in the workplace. I think career exploration is so key, especially when you're entering into high school. So I think this provides the opportunity for students to actually see what it's like to go to the workplace, understand what it's like to be in the workforce, and it gives businesses the opportunity to show what kind of jobs are available in the community.
We place the youth with professional businesses, hopefully businesses that they have an interest in. And with us doing that, businesses will become a mentor. And what they usually do is they teach youth the skills that they need to know to work in that particular business. And with them doing that, this lets the youth have the opportunity to decide, yes, this is something I want to do as I get older, or no, this is not what I would like to do. So it gives them opportunity to think about what they want in their future and help develop some career goals.
It really started off my career, and I can't wait to go to college to finish doing fashion shows and everything.
I think any business should get involved with the Summer Youth Employment Program because it's an absolute win for the organization. We've participated for the last 4 years, and every year have had great students. They've really enriched the work that we do in the community. We work with students, and so the role that employees have had with us is mentoring students from our neighborhood. And so they've been able to develop great relationships. They've really increased our ability to reach students, and also they've just added a lot of fun to the workplace. It's been a joy for me to supervise those students personally and just to watch them grow.
You know, this year in particular, we're looking for more private sector companies and nonprofits and institutions to kind of step up and say, hey, we want to be a part of this discussion. We want to play a small part of mentoring 1, 2, 3, or 4 kids and showcasing maybe the sector that we're in and giving those kids the opportunity to be exposed to it and having some skin in the game at a really early age. And so this program really kind of does both. It allows some of our kids that really need that opportunity and partners them with opportunities that they will probably never have had before. And that's what makes the Summer Youth Training Program really exciting.
What a youth would gain from participating in the Summer Youth Jobs Training Program is they will learn work readiness skills. They will learn how to create a resume and will be able to use their work experience on a resume. They will also learn how to work with financial literacy, how to budget their wants versus their needs, and they will also have the opportunity to have constructive leisure time.
I think, again, this career exploration is so critical for young students, and I think that the school systems have a hard time potentially being able to provide counseling for every single student, and I think that this gives every child the opportunity to understand what it's like, to have opportunities to see the businesses in the community and get a whole hands-on experience, which they may not get during the school year.
So it is a long-term investment in our young people because of the skills, you teach them the value, you instill them, and that will carry them for the rest of their life. A skillful workforce society will make a much more productive community, which is what we all want, a vibrant, effective community, and that's why we need you to invest in our young people, help them grow to be the young person that you would like to see, help them become the leader when they get old, that they will be the one taking care of us.
I was an assistant for Sarita for her line And then I ended up becoming a designer in the competition, and then I won the competition, and then I started doing a lot of shows on my own and everything.
We're excited about the 2016 Summer Youth Job Training Program. And again, it will consist of 6 weeks beginning June 13th through July 22nd. We're projecting to hire 300 youth worker trainees, which is a 75 slot increase from just last summer. We're also looking forward to providing more job training opportunities. We feel that it's not too early to introduce our Lexington teens and students to the workforce careers of tomorrow, and we're very fortunate to have local businesses to help us in that effort.
For the youth coming in, it's a wonderful opportunity for them to experience a different set of skills than what they're used to in a school environment. It helps prepare them for business interviews so that they know how to support themselves in the future for their own benefit.
It's important that we think about how to maximize the city's resources for long-term benefit. And one of those ways is taking the opportunity to have 300 kids this summer in a job training program and matching them with some of our private sectors and putting them together and saying, how can we look and make this work the best? And part of that is getting as many kids as possible and giving them the most exposure as possible. And what I'm excited about is seeing so many private sectors come in and say, yeah, we want to be a part of this. We want to invest in the next generation of workforce development. And we want to have a piece of that pie and have a personal investment.
I think a business should get involved with this program because, for one, it lets youth know what's out there. It also creates a bond, a mentorship. We know a lot of our youth not all have positive role models at home, and it connects them to a positive role model.
They bring new energy, they bring sometimes new, different, younger ideas that make you look at what we've been doing for 2 or 3 years in one way. They walk in day 2 and say, oh, this might be a new, inventive way to do that. So they bring new ideas. We've learned a lot from having younger students here in the building.
This year's program will be the 10th year that Urban County government has had the fortune to administer the Summer Youth Job Training Program. We're very fortunate to work with the young folks in our community, but we realized we couldn't do it alone. We're expanding the program to provide more business community, and we're excited about the engagement that they're going to lend this year's program.
I hope you are as excited as I am about the future of Lexington's workforce. And I hope you'll join with the city in helping to partner with us and make this the best program we can. It really maximizes the opportunities for Lexington's youth and really provides some private sector opportunity and some help maybe this summer. If you're interested in partnering with us, please contact either my office or you can look at Lexington's website at Lexingtonky.gov.